Dear all, my name is Kathrin Engler. I'm a so-called language program officer at the Goethe-Institut of Washington, D.C., which means that me and my colleagues develop educational programs for German as a foreign language. Today, I will give you an overview about the history and structure of one of my projects, called the Digital Kinderuniversity, as well as its goals. My colleague from Boston, Stephanie Singh, will then speak about our experiences of implementing the program in US schools and outline examples of how to use the Kinderuni in the classroom. The abbreviation Kinderuni is composed of the German words Kinder, in English children, and Uni, which is short for university. The program is based on the idea that children have thousands of questions that may sound straightforward, but can sometimes prove very tricky to answer. The concept of a children's university is widespread in Germany. Most German universities offer teaching units led by well-known professors to children ages to 12. The first children's university was inaugurated in 2002 at the University of Tübingen in southern Germany. Today, German is the world's second most important language for scientific study, and Germany ranks third in funding for scientific research, making it a significant contributor to the advancement of science. Universities saw the chance to get children interested in scientific analysis and research. Today, there are more than 200 universities in Europe and around the world which run children's university programs. It's estimated that more than 1 million children worldwide have attended children's university events. The online university was initiated by the Goethe-Institut in Moscow first, with the aim to create an innovative educational project encouraging children's ability to think creatively. It is based on children's interest in anything that is unfamiliar and at the same time introduces them to the German language. A key aspect is its online platform that is open to all children, no matter where they live or which school they attend. The German Digital Kinderuniversity was launched in the US in 2019 at the Massachusetts Institute of Technology, which opened its doors to over 400 kids. Supported by scientists from MIT, well-known German TV presenter Christoph Biemann from the popular children's television show Die Sendung mit der Maus, English, The Show with the Mouse, and the German physicist and ESA astronaut Reinhold Ewald, the youngsters were able to research answers to their questions in the MIT's laboratories. The format engaged children in STEAM subjects and motivated them to research, discover, and learn. The primary target audience being elementary and middle school students from kindergarten to 8th grade, school teachers, university professors, and parents, as well as media outlets in the US and Germany. Our event formats included modular events with open participation, Kinderuni stations and workshops at various MIT lecture rooms and locations, as well as activities centered around the Kinderuni faculties, humankind, nature, and technology. Typically, children from 8 to 12 years are already familiar with smartphones, tablets, and computers, which they use primarily for either playing games or during school homework. Besides the essential knowledge of a foreign language, this fun and online learning environment reflects the basic structure of a university. 3 faculties on offer, namely humankind, nature, and technology, as well as the carefully selected video sequences, reflect the world as experienced by young students. The Kinderuni teaches them to use computer technologies in a more sophisticated way, thus providing them with skills that will be useful to them in the future. It gives young scientists the chance to find out the answers to questions for themselves about natural phenomena, for instance, while at the same time learning their first words in German. The Kinderuni is based on the integrated learning of both the subject and the language, which resonates with the latest tendencies of language learning methodologies today, and the faculties at Kinderuni are designed around popular subjects from humans to nature and technology. Therefore, our children's university structure is very similar to a normal university. The children enroll in 3 subject areas, each comprising 15 lectures. There are different ways to study at the Kinderuni. In English, each of the 30 lectures explains a different topic in English, while teaching a few German words in a fun and playful way. Second, in German, students can watch the entire lecture in German and learn new, more complex German words in each video. In other languages, there are 6 additional languages available. Spanish and French will be added soon. Subtitles are available in German and English to help understanding. The Kinderuni is designed for children with no prior knowledge of German and children with a basic understanding of the language. Both cases apply the so-called CLIL method, short for Content and Language Integrated Learning. It is used to teach science and also popular for teaching languages. It emphasizes the study of foreign languages in an authentic context in which students first learn phrases and then immediately use them in speech. Another aspect is that it allows students mentally to connect language with real-world objects and processes. This elaborate system was paired with another highly successful modern didactic method called gamification. In addition to our digital offerings, the Kinderuni hosts a variety of live events and joins in those of our partner organizations. These provide a great way for children to deepen and broaden their knowledge. This process of learning is entertaining and is based on the university principle. After registering online, children can choose with which faculty to start, and after a video lecture, they are given an assignment, the successful completion of which sees medals awarded and the chance for them to move to the second lecture, with tasks becoming more difficult. With children earning different titles, passing different stages as they learn, starting as students and moving up to bachelor's, master's, and doctor's degrees, eventually graduating from the Kinderuniversity as a professor.
Hello,
Quirky
I'm
Professor
Professor
Einstein, his capable
and
helper
I'm
Sophie
asking you,
Schlau,
yes,
and the
you,
endearing
where can
robot
you, the young
Joe
geniuses
Woe
of
will
tomorrow,
explain
start your
complex
scientific careers
phenomena in a
today
manner that's
and
both
learn the
fun and
German
easy
language
to
while doing
understand.
so?
The
And
presenter
while having
Christoph
fun.
has the status of a field
Exactly,
investigator,
in
as you
our
will
new
see
Digital
in this video.
Kinderuniversity. Ha ha ha, brilliant.
We have lots of exciting, interactive lectures in 3 faculties: humankind, nature, and technology. Here, young researchers can learn how balloons are made, for example,
Or gummy bears.
or how an autopilot works. In each lecture, you can learn marvelous German words. For example, Sonnenblume. Or how about Licht?
Yes, you can learn hundreds of German words and become a language expert. But that's not all. Besides my humble self and my wonderful assistant, Miss Schlau, we also have a well-known German TV star who is helping us with the lectures, Christoph Biemann and his famous research films. And here he is.
Wow, look at that!
That's me, always on the road on behalf of the research projects of our university.
Exactly, all to inspire and wow our scientists. Assisting us with this goal is a multifunctional drone that I have developed,
The incredibly versatile Johann Wolfgang 3000.
or simply YOWO. That's shorter.
So, we'll see you in the
Digital
Kinderuniversity of the Goethe-Institut.
See you later.
The Goethe-Institut wanted the Digital Kinderuni to be completely accessible to the public. In today's world, the best method for achieving this is by going online. This gives every child, even in the farthest corners of the country, the opportunity to develop an interest in STEM topics and at the same time learn German, thereby strengthening the research focus in schools and exciting children for science. Another goal is to familiarize children with working with different media. Media literacy is a relatively new field that is not yet taught in every school, and some media users lack sufficient media literacy. The Digital Kinderuniversity teaches children to use media in a knowledgeable and responsible manner. The earlier a child is immersed in a foreign language, the more likely it is that that child will learn multiple languages with ease and become a more well-rounded student who is a motivated researcher of tomorrow. The idea is a simple one. Students immediately put a foreign language to use in a variety of new assignments. A student might, for example, do a physical experiment, solve an exercise, and write down the results, all in German. Didactic materials and experiments were developed by didactic experts at the Goethe-Institut. The online implementation was done by the German agency Kids Interactive, which specializes in children's media. But please see yourself what teachers think about implementing the Kinderuni in their curriculum.
When I hear
in this
Kinderuniversity
video.
and digital learning for kids, I think of just a great online platform for kids to be able to engage in science and engage at their own pace and learn some really neat things and do things at home and at school that they wouldn't get the opportunity to do normally.
It ties in really nicely because in our immersion program in the district, our focus at K5 is math and science. So it's a perfect fit for our German immersion program, especially because they get the German language, German literacy, and then math, science, technology, engineering, all that in one. So it's exactly what we need.
Weil man das halt auch auf Englisch machen kann, mit dem MINT-Lehrer dann oder STEM-Teacher. Und dann kann der Deutschlehrer oder die Deutschlehrerin dann halt das unterstützend im Deutschunterricht machen. Also ich finde, das ist eine ganz tolle Möglichkeit zur Kollaboration.
So schools have really changed over the last 10 to 15 years. Our kids are digital thinkers. And just as they grow through school, even at the youngest age of 4, their minds are geared for digital learning.
We definitely plan to use the Kinderuniversity to get that German material and those science lessons. I think it'll be fun for the kids and for the grown-ups.
It's just a fun way, especially the science, but the math too is a fun way for kids to get exposed to the foreign language and learn something new, and I feel like it kind of opens them up to different opportunities.
Anything that I can participate in with him gives me an opportunity to learn as well, and it also helps reinforce what he's learning here at school. So it's a great program.
Ein ganz tolles Feature finde ich noch bei den Videos, die haben auch alle Untertitel. Das heißt, man kann es dann mit Deutsch, auf Deutsch mit deutschem Untertitel anschauen oder auf Englisch mit englischem Untertitel. Also kann man das je nach Bedarf auch des Sprachniveaus für die Schüler einstellen.
I like to use it for videos, especially for the younger children who can't read and use their iPad to research data. And so it's really nice to be able to have it and let them see things that they may not have seen in their normal everyday life, and then connect it to what they're learning here in the classroom and their hands-on activities.
This will give our teachers an opportunity to access resources and materials that help support our standards that they can adjust to the language level they need to for their students.
Learning can be so much fun, and through the platform of Kinderuniversity, it's something that they can easily get into and easily turn their kids on to where they can teach things in a different way that they normally would teach in their classroom. And I think they're going to see great results out of their kids because of it.
Well, thank you everybody so much for your attention. Now let me hand over to my colleague Stefanie Singh, who not only teaches German at the Goethe-Institut Boston, but is also a teacher at the German International School Boston. I wish you a wonderful day and send my best regards to New Delhi. Dankeschön!